Hi everyone, it's Sable. So today is 100 Days of Truth, day 16, and I decided to pause on a regular episode and to do a vlog style today because I just wanted to just talk about openly. I just noticed I started to notice today that, wow, over the past few days, my inner world has kind of been like a bit of a roller coaster ride. Um, uh, I'm reading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. I think that's how I pronounce his name. And I've been listening to this other really great podcast that is kind of beautifully bringing attention to the relationship between my business and my nervous system. And it's all kind of intersecting in a way that I think I'm really starting to, I just feel like more observant of my thoughts and feelings, and I think it's just like heightening my awareness of like my consciousness of my ego of different parts on like a new level. It's like I think these things, I've encountered them in the perfect timing because it's really just supporting where I am in this journey. And I basically think, there are parts of my being that are kind of like battling out, parts that no longer serve me. And I think there's a part of me that like that there are beliefs and narratives that no longer serve me that like are on life support. They are on their way out. And sometimes there's a rally and other times it's like touch and go. And I noticed that because my outer world has sort of remained like constant. There are some things happening that I'm sort of kind of in this in between space, and patient trying to or doing the work of consistently showing up for myself and sort of like surrendering attachment to the outcome and trying to accept divine timing. That's kind of the space that I'm in right now. And just doing that work that I just mentioned, it just has highs and it has lows. And I was really beating myself. I was placing a judgment on it, like as if this was a bad thing, or why can't the highs just stay high? And then I was able to sort of like step back and remember there was a time, like honestly, last March, like maybe like a year and a half ago, last March-ish, I was a time where I couldn't even imagine, a bright future for myself. I felt pretty hopeless. I was freshly out of the relationship, and I knew that was right for me. And as I was coming to terms with the totality of what I experienced and its really colossal impact on my life, and my capacity to deal with it all, and just recognizing how much healing I needed to do, I felt so overwhelmed. And there weren't, when things are day to day, hour to hour, minute by minute, it was just a really dark time. And so I think about that and the fact that, I have like my inner world has been kind of a roller coaster. And it kind of makes me think, oh, this is actually kind of a win, that the that I'm having highs, that they're lasting longer and longer. And because I still remember a time in my life, in my healing journey, where that just felt quite literally unimaginable. And now I think the lows are about sort of managing. They're not just managing. The lows are when I get caught in the story and the narrative and the feelings that are about things that I know are not true, and I kind of slide in, or maybe I forget. And so I'm so grateful for the support network I have today, because I chose to just kind of between today and yesterday, I chose to just kind of lean into that and talk about how I was feeling, and was invited to have compassion for myself for the times when it's hard to have compassion for myself. And for the times when it's hard to, when I feel somewhat disconnected from the hope and renewal of it all. And so I really appreciated that, and have received that as an invitation to, and really as a reminder to just really surrender to and accept where I am. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at today. That is where I'm at, and that's the truth of it all. Henceforth, me talking about it in this video. And I'm also surrendering to the fact that this is not the cohesive, tightly themed place or container that I typically would express, which is why, I have the vlog type days, and I'm leaning into that as well. So yeah, thanks for listening. And I really did this for me because, I made the commit. I knew I'd be scared to do this. I knew I'd be terrified to speak my truth. And so I decided I need to lovingly challenge myself to show up in truth no matter what for 100 days. And so that's what this is, and that's what I just did. And so thank you for being with me on this ride. So I will see you tomorrow then. Bye, y'all.